What's up, guys? Late video. I'm getting to you late here. Sorry I missed yesterday. I was doing stand-up comedy yesterday at the Whiskey Cellar in Manhattan. That video, whole thing will probably go up tomorrow. It was pretty fun. I'm thinking of doing stand-up every month. So if you're curious, if you're interested in that, you know, I'll let you guys know. But we're gonna dive straight into Donald Trump offering this $5 million gold card in terms of citizenship. If you didn't know this, we already had something like this. Like, you know, you can get a regular green card. We already had this system where you could pay $1 million and get a green card practically, but it was a better version of it. Came with better privileges, faster, expedited shipping, shit like that. And all Trump really did was raise the price from 1 to 5 million. But on top of that, Elon Musk led a cabinet meeting, which was just very strange to watch. So I just want to bring up a couple of things for you. Let's talk about this. Trump introduces a green card for the rich, the gold card. President Trump says he is planning to introduce a new visa to attract rich foreigners to Americans, something he's calling a gold card. For $5 million, people will be able to apply to become lawful permanent residents. Trump said the program would be rolled out in 2 weeks, would bring in very high-level people, and he said the proceeds from the program could help pay down the deficit. So the thing is like, of course, this is by the billionaires for the billionaires. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, but at the same time, it's not new. It's just that Trump raised the price from $1 to $5 million. And he was asked directly if he would let like Russian oligarchs into the United States by paying for the gold card, and he said it would be fine. Trump says Russian oligarchs. But here's the thing, guys. What you're really starting to see is that Trump, who ran on being so anti-immigrant, he's not anti-immigrant if you're wealthy. It's never been about, and this is what I've said before, I don't think Donald Trump is as racist as his followers are, or the cabinet picks, or the people that he surrounds himself with. I think that the only color Donald Trump really knows or sees is the color green, right? But let's get a look here. Let me bring this up for you.
Oligarch be eligible for a oligarch be eligible
What a Russian
for
oligarch.
a gold card?
Yeah, possibly. Hey, I know some Russian oligarchs that are very nice people. It's possible.
Look at the laughter.
They're not quite as wealthy as they used to be.
Oligarch.
And I know it's a joke. I get it. It's funny. But it shouldn't be. We're talking about the President of the United States. You know, let him have a fucking podcast and let him make that joke. But moving on, Elon gave a fucking cabinet meeting. It was the most ridiculous shit, but there's a couple of clips from it. I wanted to show you this clip.
I wanted to ask you that the President Trump put out a Truth Social today saying that everybody in the cabinet was happy with you. I just wondered if you had heard otherwise, and if you had heard anything about members of the cabinet who weren't happy with the way things were going, and if so, what are you doing to address those any dissatisfaction?
First of all, the cap, bro, the dark enlightenment cap, the Make America, the dark bro, they're trying to prepare us for the dark enlightenment, but look at all this cabinet members sitting around. He's also wearing a cap inside. There's no fucking etiquette.
Hey, Elon, let the cabinet speak just for a second. Is anybody unhappy with Elon? If you are, we'll throw him out of here.
Let's play it again.
Is anybody unhappy?
The way things were going, and if so, what are you doing to address those any dissatisfaction?
Hey, Elon, let the cabinet speak just for a second. Is anybody unhappy with Elon? If you are, we'll throw him out of here. Is anybody unhappy? They have a lot of respect for Elon and that he's doing this, and some disagree a little bit, but I will tell you, for the most part, I think everyone's not only happy, they're thrilled.
Yeah, just speak for everybody.
At HGTV
Donald.
Dream
You
Home
might as well.
2025, Skyline.
It's unbelievable. So Elon Musk takes a prime spot in Trump's first cabinet meeting. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. At the meeting, Trump backed Musk's message that all federal employees send an email about their accomplishments last week or be fired. Separately, his administration told federal agencies today to come up with plans in the next few weeks for additional layoffs and reorganization. Oh, Zelensky's on his way to the U.S., apparently. I heard about that. I got a couple more clips from this cabinet meeting. This is Biden, but let's watch this one.
That's the way it works. So I'd like to have Elon Musk please say a few words. Thank you, Elon.
Thank you, Mr. President. I actually just call myself a humble tech support here because this is actually, as crazy as it sounds, that is almost a literal description of the work that the DOGE team is doing, is helping fix the government computer systems. Many of these systems are extremely old. They don't communicate. There are a lot of mistakes in the systems. The software doesn't work. So we are actually tech support. It's ironic, but it's true. The overall goal here with the DOGE team is to help address the enormous deficit. We simply cannot sustain as a country $2 trillion deficits. The interest rates, just the interest on the national debt, now exceeds the Defense Department spending. We spend a lot on the Defense Department.
That's not the president. That's not an elected official. Nobody voted for this guy. That's just the richest man in history. It's the only reason why he's allowed in this room is because he's the richest man in history. It's over. Democracy's done. It's over.
But we're spending like over $1 trillion on interest. If this continues, the country will become de facto bankrupt. It's not an optional thing. It is an essential thing. That's the reason I'm here. And taking a lot of flack. And getting a lot of death threats, by the way. I mean, I like to stack them up, you know. But if we don't do this, America will go bankrupt. That's why it has to be done. I'm confident at this point, knock on wood, you know, knock on my wooden head, there's got a lot of wood up there, that we can actually find $1 trillion in savings. That would be roughly 15% of the $7 trillion budget. And obviously that can only be done with the support of everyone in this room. And I'd like to thank everyone for your support. Thank you very much. This can only be done with your support. So it's really, DOGE is a support function for the president and for the agencies and departments to help achieve those savings and to effectively find 15% in reduction in fraud and waste. And we bring the receipts. So people say, like, well, is this real? Just go to doge.gov. We line item by line item, we specify each item. So, and I should say, we will make mistakes.
I also don't believe. I've never been to doge.gov, but I just don't believe that for a fucking second. An official website of the United States government. Dude, Elon made this. The people voted for major reform. That's what he always tweets. What is this? None of this is evidence. What the fuck is this website? This is just a collection of tweets. This is just a collection of tweets. And there are people in this nation who are going here and going, see, says right here from DOGE that former ICE employee and Biden transition team member joined family endeavors in early 2021, helped secure a sole source HHS contract for overflow housing for the licensed care facilities. See, it says it right here on the DOGE website, brother. You see 380 Microsoft 365 licenses there. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We're so fucking doomed. We're so fucking doomed. Oh my god. Let's finish this video and then I'm calling it fucking quits for the night.
But when we make a mistake, we'll fix it very quickly. So for example, with USAID, one of the things we accidentally canceled very briefly was Ebola prevention. I think we all want Ebola prevention. So we restored the Ebola prevention immediately, and there was no interruption. But we do need to move quickly if we're to achieve a $1 trillion deficit reduction in financial year 2026. It requires saving $4 billion per day, every day, from now through the end of September.
And you know where you're going to save that money? By slashing Social Security and slashing Medicaid and slashing the VA and slashing SNAP. That's where you're going to get that money, brother. And probably slashing NASA so that you can just, your SpaceX company can take over and monopolize the entire space industry, which you've already done. Elon, you own 66% of all satellites. 2/3 of every satellite orbiting this planet is owned by this man right here. Okay? Satellites control everything.
But we can do it, and we will do it. Thank you.
Would you have any questions of Elon?
I love how Trump just brings him around like a dog. He's like, if you've got any questions for Elon, please ask him, you know. Just, oh, I hit the mic. Just fucking unhinged shit. I'll never understand this, man. How conservatives voted for Donald Trump and seemingly they're okay with Elon Musk circumventing everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. The latest episode of Valentiverse has been filmed and edited. It'll be launching tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, donate $7,000 to the channel, you know, like the whole 9 yards. Have a good one.